Okay guys, so another video about the DCEU, specifically things that might be happening down the road. Now this one is going to be talking about Asa Butterfield, and if that name sounds familiar to you guys, it should, in case you've been keeping up with all the Marvel stuff across the last couple of years, because he was the front runner for Marvel's Spider-Man Homecoming before it was inevitably announced that Tom Holland would be taking the job. Now Asa Butterfield actually was one of the people that most people say screwed himself out of the job, considering he went to places and started talking about how he's going to be Spider-Man. And as we know by now, Marvel is a big company that's, don't talk about anything until we tell you to talk about it. And if we tell you to talk about it, don't talk about it. Like, they really want to keep everything strict. Now, Asa Butterfield recently came out and said, he's a big DC Comics fan. He loves the cartoons and the comics, and he's hopeful that maybe somewhere down the road he could join the DC film universe. During this interview, a few things were brought up, such as being maybe a Robin or a Nightwing, or maybe even a Riddler due to him being so young. And, he says he's a big fan of Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and he can't wait to see the Justice League. Now, this got me thinking on who could Asa Butterfield be if they were to cast him in it. And honestly, to me, I think he would be perfect for Billy Batson. Now, obviously that is the alter ego of Shazam, well, Captain Marvel, but Shazam, because that's what they gotta call him. And honestly, I think this is pretty good of a casting. He was, like I said, going to be Spider-Man. He lost out on that role, but when you think about it, they need someone as Billy who can act, and this guy can act. He's definitely a good actor. He's been in his share of big Hollywood blockbusters. He knows how they're dealt with, and he just has like a friendly looking face. He doesn't look that intimidating, you could say, which I think that you need that for Billy, and I think that's really the best one. Now, I've also heard other mumblings that he would be playing someone that is in the Justice League universe, not necessarily one of the main characters, so maybe like a friend of someone. Now, how the hell that goes, I don't really know who he could really be or anything like that, so that remains to be seen. But honestly, I think Shazam would be perfect for him, and I'd be interested in seeing that. So you guys let me know your thoughts. Do you want to see Asa Butterfield in the DCEU, and what could you guys see him as? For me, it's Billy in the Shazam movie. I don't know if you guys have anything other to say.